Winning the FIFA World Cup once is the dream of every football nation. But winning it twice in a row, that's something only a few teams in history have managed to achieve. After lifting the trophy in Qatar in 2022, Argentina once again stands at the center of world football. But can La Albiceleste repeat history and become back-to-back world champions at the FIFA World Cup 2026? When Argentina defeated France in one of the greatest finals football has ever seen, millions of fans celebrated across Buenos Aires and around the world. It was Argentina's third World Cup title and the crowning achievement of an incredible generation led by Lionel Messi. Now, attention has shifted toward 2026, with the tournament expanding to 48 teams and being hosted across the United States. Canada and Mexico, Argentina faces a completely different challenge. Defending a World Cup title has always been one of the hardest tasks in football. So, can Argentina do it again? Argentina enters the 2026 World Cup with something many teams lack: confidence. Winning the 2022 World Cup transformed the mentality of the squad. Players who once carried pressure now carry belief. Much of that success was built by coach Lionel Scaloni, who created a team based not only on talent, but also on unity and sacrifice. Argentina's players fought for one another, and fans around the world admired their passion and teamwork. Of course, many supporters still wonder about Lionel Messi. By 2026, the legendary captain will be older, and questions remain about what role he will play. Whether he starts every match or acts as an experienced leader, his influence on Argentine football is undeniable. Fortunately for Argentina, a new generation is emerging. Players like Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis Mac Allister, and several rising young talents are expected to be in their prime years by 2026. This balance between experience and youth could become one of Argentina's greatest strengths. Another advantage is Argentina's football culture. Football in Argentina is more than just a sport. It is part of everyday life. From children playing in the streets to packed stadiums filled with passionate supporters, the country's love for the game creates an atmosphere unlike anywhere else in the world. This passion has produced legends across generations. From Diego Maradona to Lionel Messi, Argentina has consistently given football some of its greatest icons. History shows just how difficult it is to defend a World Cup title. Italy won consecutive World Cups in 1934 and 1938. Decades later, Brazil achieved the feat in 1958 and 1962 thanks to stars like Pelé. Since then, many champions have tried and failed. Germany, France, Spain, and even Brazil have discovered how challenging it is to stay on top. France came close after winning in 2018. They reached the final again in 2022, but were denied by Argentina in a dramatic penalty shootout. That alone demonstrates how small the margin between glory and heartbreak can be. Did you know that no South American nation has successfully defended the World Cup title since Brazil in 1962? Another interesting fact is that Argentina's victory in 2022 ended a 36-year wait for the trophy. Before Messi's generation, the country's previous triumph came in 1986 under the leadership of Diego Maradona. Argentina also possesses one of the most passionate fan bases in football. During the 2022 tournament, Argentine supporters transformed stadiums into seas of blue and white, creating an unforgettable atmosphere. And with the 2026 tournament expanding to 48 teams, there will be more matches, more travel, and new challenges that previous champions never had to face. Winning back-to-back World Cups would place this Argentine generation among the greatest teams in football history. It would strengthen the legacy of Lionel Scaloni's project and further elevate the legends who brought Argentina back to the top. For millions of supporters, another World Cup triumph would represent more than trophies. It would symbolize pride, tradition, and the continuation of a football culture that has inspired generations. So, can Argentina win back-to-back World Cups? The answer is yes. They certainly have the talent, the experience, the winning mentality, and one of the richest football traditions in the world. But history reminds us that defending a World Cup title is incredibly difficult. Rivals such as France, Brazil, Spain, England, Portugal, and emerging nations will all be determined to stop them. Only time will tell whether Argentina can achieve what very few teams in history have accomplished. One thing is certain: when the FIFA World Cup 2026 begins, the eyes of the football world will once again be on Argentina. Do you think Argentina can defend their crown and become back-to-back world champions? Leave your prediction in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more FIFA World Cup 2026 stories, history, and football documentaries.